Hi, good morning, guys. We are back with our usual product live showcases. Today it's what day is it today? Today it's Tuesday, so we are left with today's showcase, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we have quite a huge lineup still. If you're interested in knowing what other product live showcases we have, go to our website www.babyslingsandcarriers.com, and then just click on our gratitude banner, and then below we have a list of what we will show in our product live showcases, like the list of items, so that you know what is lined up next. I think my camera is a little bit high today. Let me adjust it a little bit. Okay, so today our team will be going through a few very interesting items. So for those of you, before I release the list of items, please help us like and share so that other parents can enjoy our product live showcase as well and learn more about products. So just to highlight to you guys once again and many times, we have highlighted that this is our annual sale, our annual gratitude sale. So the sale will be on until this Sunday, midnight, 1st of November, and most of the items go for the minimum of at least 10% off, and there are other items that go for up to 70% off. So if you want to get your baby items today, get it today, by this week. If not, after that, the promotions will not come back probably until next year, our annual sale, or we might not even have an annual sale. We're not too sure actually. Okay, so for today, we have a couple of interesting items lined up. First, we'll again go back to Baby Slings and Carriers, where we will be explaining one of our favorite carriers, which is the Boba X. And after that, we'll talk a bit about cloth diapering, which our colleague Pauline will talk about, and we'll talk about projector lights. What are projector lights? Later, our cutest littlest teammate will explain. And we also cover night lights, night safety, basically for at home and in a room when your kid is sleeping. And last but not least, we will also have sleep safety, which we will talk about when you put the kids to bed and stuff like that. But we will go more into details later on into the show. So we will have, shall we have? Yeah. So our colleague will come soon to introduce the Boba X to you in a moment. If you have not read up about the Boba X, you can go to our YouTube channel or again our website, Baby Slings and Carriers, and find out more about the Boba X. But in the meantime, our beloved colleague Donnie will be showcasing the Boba X to us today.
Hello, good morning, everyone. So today I'm going to showcase to you the Boba X. It's also the same one that you see over here. You can see behind the mannequin, the very nice one with the parrot and all. So the Boba X actually has excellent designs as well, prints and all, full prints, and not just prints. I mean, there are a lot of carriers with prints these days, but there are not a lot of carriers that actually can support effectively from newborn all the way up easily 3-4 years old. I mean, this is a carrier that is, well, you can see like a transformer of carriers. I would call it one of the most advanced design in the market today. Why? Because most carriers, if you can support newborn, you will find that they tend to get too small for a child that reach about 2 years, 3 years. The legs get too long and all. And if you try to support a kid that is too big, that's very big, you realize that the carrier is very difficult to string to the size of a newborn. It makes it too bulky for the newborn. But for the Boba X, it is one of those carriers that has an excellent structure to actually effectively string to a newborn size, yet expand effectively to support a preschooler. So let me just show you what makes it so interesting about this carrier. One of the most advanced newborn system here, you can see the belt itself, you can adjust the seat size. Simply just take and slide. Take and slide, and you have a very, very small seat that can fit a baby starting from 3.2 kilo. You can see, very, very small. Okay, and the panel height can be adjusted to fit the newborn. Just tighten here. Hasn't been tightened for a while. So as you can see, if I tighten everything, the carrier becomes pretty cute and small. Very small, very easy to fit for a newborn. So if you are going to use it with a newborn, what you do is that you just put on the belt. Remember to put the belt a little bit higher if you're dealing with a newborn, especially on a man, because we still want the baby's head to be at the kissing height. So usually I put it on my tummy. You know, it should cover pretty much your belly button. I think that would be a more accurate space. It has straps that you can adjust easily. You can see. If you look at this catch, I really like this catch. You can see, you just lift, release. A lot of people do not know that catch like this is designed for this, okay? Lift, release. Okay, this is a pretty small baby, you can see. So what you do, hug the baby close to you. It's a hugging posture. Gently open the legs. Be sure if there is a newborn, do not open the legs if they're not ready. Okay? Just squeeze the fabric in between the legs. Come up, as you can see, it goes just nice at this height. Hold the baby. Slowly put on your straps. Once ready, reach out back for the strap. You can tighten some more. I'm getting a little bit old to reach the straps, but well, it's okay. Okay, you can see the strap itself is designed to go around the shoulder nicely. Very, very comfortable, very, very soft, and you can see the baby very comfortable against you. So particularly for newborn, you want the baby snug against your body. Why? Because you want your body to actually help hold the baby. A lot of people have a misconception that baby is actually held here. No, no. Newborn baby should not be held here. Why? Because their spine is not ready to support. You want the baby to be able to hug you. So your carrier is hugging the baby, not allowing the baby to sit yet, because babies are not ready. Okay? So something like this for newborn. And what if you want to use it with an older baby? Imagine your baby suddenly grow up, legs get longer. So what are you going to do? So basically what you need to do, very easy, just slide open. You can roughly measure, you can put the baby sleeping on the carrier to see whether, you know, this one covers as much. We want it up to below the knee, so cover as much of the thigh as possible. So this will make it very comfortable. So it will grow exactly to the size of the baby. So you don't have to decide, like, you know, button 1 or button 2 or button 3. This one is slide according to baby, designed according to your baby size, okay? So once you adjusted that, same thing, put it on. Bring in your enlarged baby. You can see now the baby's legs are much longer. So now you lift it up. Usually the panel height, you can adjust as baby grows, but as baby grows to 5, 6 months, they may not like to be covered too much. So you may not need to extend the height yet until you feel like you need to. Okay? So that is your choice. Otherwise, usage is the same. Ta-da! And I don't know whether you can see, but I'll try to tiptoe. You can see a little bit. It covers more now because why I've extended the seat. So similarly, it hugs the baby very nicely. This carrier, once baby hits about 5 months, you can easily use it on the front, on the back as well. I don't know whether you can see the picture right there. There's one baby on the back, but you just imagine that this one goes behind. Okay, so that will make it very easy for a back carry. You can also do a cross strap behind your back, as well as a side carry. Later, maybe I have a chance, I'll show you. So for a back carry, usually if say the baby is not ready, we will just shift them behind. Okay, don't try this at home unless you practice. Don't anyhow do. Need to do more yoga. So this is back carry. You can see, tiptoe a little bit. You can see my belt. Now you can see the baby. So this carrier is good for a low back carry, we call, because low back carry, as baby is younger, you might find that they may not be able to see a lot. So as they get a bit older, maybe 1 year plus, it will usually be easier for them to go behind because they can see over your shoulder. Okay, some people can put the belt a little bit higher, but there's a limit. Okay, so taking out. Okay, now we are back to the front. If you want to do a cross strap, you can do that too. Take out the buckle from the side. Throw one side over, reach backwards. So you have a cross behind the back, can you see? Now, if I were to do the other side, where you place your hands are important, because if you place your hands at the wrong place, it's difficult for you to pull the right straps. So a little bit of practice, but we do have video instructions online. So for people with a Boba X and you want to learn how to do this, don't forget to go to our website, look for the video instructions, how to do the cross strap, how to do a side carry, how to do a back carry. Okay, so same thing, the cross strap distributes pressure more evenly on your back. Why? Because it doesn't have the lateral pull. It basically balances out the left and right and pulls the weight down to the shoulder in the center. So it will distribute much better in terms of weight. So if you have a big baby, you carry the baby for a very long time, it would be good to consider practicing and learning how to do the cross. And the bonus of learning how to do the cross is that you get one more position. Okay, imagine I take out 1, 1, 2, 3, jump. Baby goes to my side. I actually have a side carry option. Can see? So now baby goes to my side. It's actually a alternative forward face position. So it's very easy for you to actually feed baby. In fact, I like this position because I usually go coffee and then you have the maybe 6, 7 months baby. It would actually be very good to put them to the side because their heads are always everywhere. You know, you drink coffee, the hands will come. You eat something, the hands will come. So you put them to the side, you can actually eat with one hand. Okay? So if in case the baby starts, you're done with it, baby need to come back to the center, just hook, and you change back to a cross strap. So basically the cross and the side is actually interchangeable for this carrier. This technique doesn't work for all carriers, okay? So it has to have certain properties. So it will work for the Boba X very, very well. So that pretty much covers most of the position you can use with this. And just one more thing. As the baby continues to grow, you would have maximized this. They actually come with extra seat size. Where's the, can you pass me the, okay, let me show you that, huh? It comes with something like this. So after I've finished extending the carrier, I can actually add this some more. It works a little bit like a traditional, you know, raincoat type. You just hook it in, zip up. Something like this. You can see Excuse me.
Yes, you.
So you actually have the extended carrier, so you can actually extend it by this much more on both sides. And of course, you can still extend the carrier by having the panel extended. So you can imagine a carrier of this size. You can see it covers my whole body easily. This is a genuine newborn, baby, toddler, preschooler carrier. Okay, very, very unique in the market. Very few carriers can actually claim to do the same. And what makes it very interesting is that the strap itself actually allows it to be controlled to custom fit smaller size as well as bigger size people. Why? Because a lot of times if a carrier is designed to fit a big size person, the small size person will find that, you tighten everything, the carrier is still too big, too loose. So this carrier allows the strap itself to be adjusted. Like this is the shoulder strap. I can actually shorten the strap by tightening this. So it has a tightening mechanism to allow you to shorten the shoulder straps, which is quite unique to this carrier. And in case, say, you have a big person, what you do is that you will release this to ensure that you have the longest shoulder strap possible. So for somebody like me, in fact, my size, I'm not exactly short, I'm a 1.8, so I actually won't be using fully this. I usually just cinch a little bit for me. So I use about half. So for people bigger than me, they would have to release more. So that is fine. Huh? And other things that it comes with that I like, it comes with the usual sleeping hood. It can be detached. Comes with a little pocket nicely for you to keep your sleeping hood, or you can just keep it aside if you don't need it and you find that it can reduce some bulk. It comes with other pockets as well on the belt. A nice zipper pocket at the side here allows you to keep maybe your EasyLink card, credit card, Bobas or whatever. Huh? One pocket here, convenient ones, maybe for tissue paper and stuff, okay? And on top of it, for the ladies who like to shop, it comes with a back strap on both shoulder straps, meaning that you clip your handbag on your strap so it doesn't keep falling off. Because when you're carrying a baby or a baby carrier, the last thing you want is struggling with your handbag that keeps slipping off your shoulder, right? So you can just clip it here, keep it on. If you are right-hander or left-hander, doesn't matter because it comes on both sides. So you have that, okay? So apart from that, that pretty much covers most of the accessories and most of the features of this carrier. A very, very good newborn, starting from 3.2 kilos all the way up to easily a 3-4 years old child. Okay, weight limit is 20 kilos, but I must remind you, 20 kilos is only a lab-tested limit. So do not take a carrier and say that, oh, weight limit 20 means I can carry under 20 kilos. Be aware that this is a safety limit, and not all carriers will reach 20 kilos. But I can safely say this carrier is very likely for you to reach 20 kilos because of the size of the carrier. Okay? Okay, let me see. What else do I have to cover? Pretty much it. So if you're interested in this carrier, at the moment we do have a, what's the 10%? It has a 10% on our website, and you can take a look at the design. We have very, very interesting design. So for people who like full prints and all, we even have like the jungle theme with the parrot and flower and stuff. So take a look at them. Go to our website, look at the instructions as well. And this is Boba X, okay, from the US. Boba X. Okay, any questions? No? No, then I'll hand over to my colleague, Pauline, that will cover the Grovia cloth diapering.
Thank you, Donnie, and hello again. Welcome to the show, our final week of product showcase. And I'm very glad again to be here with you to share a little bit more about the products that we have in the showroom to you, so that you don't have to actually come to the showroom to actually find out, because a lot of people these days want to shop online, right? I don't know about you, but these days I'm a little bit lazy. So sometimes I only go to the stores to find out a little bit more about the products. But if I could read up more online or find out more, having a live show or presentation, it makes it easier for me to make a decision as well. So we hope that this series of product showcase during our Gratitude sale, because this year is special, we have it online as well, and also because people can't travel, we have it every day until 30th of October. Our sale ends on the 1st of November, so please join us on babyslingsandcarriers.com and babygatesанdsafety.com. You can check out all the promotions we have, especially for you this Gratitude sale. I am going to present to you Grovia cloth diapers. I was a cloth diapering mom. I've got 3 kids, and the youngest was the one that was cloth diapered the most. The first and second, I started cloth diapering, but not from birth. From the youngest, we start cloth diapering from day one. I never thought I'll do that because of all the meconium, right? So, I mean, hey guys, if this is the first time you're watching us, please like and share. And if you know of somebody who's cloth diapering and intend to cloth diaper a newborn or a slightly older child, they may be really thankful if you share this information with them. Please like and share, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to share with you why Grovia. Okay, Grovia is a brand from the US. Of course, there are many cloth diapering brands today in the market. And why do we only stock Grovia at the moment? Because actually, if you look at the shelf, they're all different. Some people go for prints only. I'm pretty practical. I go for diapering systems that I can manage easily. And the pocket ones that I used to start off with didn't quite work for me because I get kind of icky when I have to change all the pocket, the soakers. Soakers are what you, is something like this, okay? If you are new to cloth diapering and want to find out more, these are all the modern cloth diapers. These are something like soakers. So typically, it's meant for absorbency, which you put in the center, absorb the pee and so on and so forth. And the pocket ones means that you have a slot that you slot it in. So typically, most people don't buy so many shells. We are pretty cost conscious as well. Well, different people, different takes, all right? Different cuts for different folks. So the soaker, you usually will put it in. So for Grovia cloth diapering system, they used to start with the pocket diapers as well, but later on they changed onto the snap-ons. That's the most popular, which the hybrid ones. Later I will show you, but I'll start with the smallest sizes for those tiny babies, okay? This is a all-in-one Grovia diaper. Okay, it's a newborn all-in-one. A newborn all-in-one. You can ask any questions you want, okay, during the live. And it'll be best if you can ask on Facebook. If you're on Instagram and watching us for the first time, we don't have somebody replying you right away because all our admins are actually busy on the Facebook replying comments. But if you have any questions on Instagram, you can actually just DM us, okay? We'll try to answer you as soon as possible after the feed. Okay, this is an all-in-one newborn cloth diapers from Grovia. So it comes in a single piece. We can't change the soakers. Inside is made of microfiber fleece, okay, and also a mix actually. And why Grovia system? Okay, for the Grovia system, right? I would say my family actually. So troublesome, right? Because the skin of our fingers, sometimes they get caught on certain cloth diapers. So for the Grovia system, when we first tried it, we liked the quality because when you slide your hand across, you realize that the fingernails doesn't feel scratchy. So the outside of the cloth that they use, even though if you look at the fabrics, the materials that they use, it may be very similar for every brand, but the quality actually matters. You actually don't feel like it's scratchy. And of course, a lot of people cloth diaper with Grovia because they like the prints. They have limited editions on and off. But for the all-in-ones, they are very suitable for newborns. So for preemies as well, if you're first time cloth diapering, the small ones work very well because it's one piece and it doesn't have any soaker. So nothing very complex to deal with. So for most husbands They are quite fine dealing with this, okay? And the smaller ones, okay, even for caregivers, I know some caregivers, they really don't like to meddle with all the inserts. So all-in-one systems are very good. This is a Grovia newborn all-in-one. Why so small? Some people say, can I, reuse for many times? This is good for maybe up to about 6-7 kilograms. Why? Because it's a bit smaller around here and it's not extendable. As you can see, we cannot resize it. This is the. Let me show you how small they go. All right. This is how small they go. And I love it. Even though it's kind of like you can only use for maybe 2-3 months, I love it because it's so small. Look, so cute. And it doesn't leak. So for people who want the comprehensive type, we will recommend the ones that are sizable. But you have to bear in mind that some people tell me, oh, sometimes I kind of like, why are they leaking and so on and so forth. Could it be because it's too big? Because sometimes the hole is too big for a newborn, and also because your cloth diapers are new. This is true for any brands that you use, okay? For the Grovia sizing, they tend to be a little bit more, anybody Hokkien here, use you. So the shape itself is good for Asian sizes actually, and it actually helps to absorb very well. And sometimes if you did not wash your cloth diapers, the soakers enough times, the absorbency is still not quite there. So if you wash more times, it's true for all the diapers I'm going to show you later, okay? So I won't be repeating this point. So this is the Grovia all-in-one newborn size, okay? The newborn size actually goes for $25.90 before discount. We're having a 10% off right now on all the Grovia diapers, okay? And then you say, okay, since you say this cloth diapering system from Grovia is so good, the all-in-one, and husband like to use it, caregivers. I know of a lot of moms, they find that when they place their child in with a caregiver, a lot of caregivers are not very willing to use the cloth diaper because they find that it's very, very troublesome. Because having to take out the soakers and put it back again, they find yucky, or they might not tell you the true reason, but they are a little bit hesitant. They like the disposables. So what happens if the newborn outgrows it and you have to go to a caregiver, or you're trying to get your hubby to use it when you're not around? Okay, get some of these all-in-ones in a bigger size. So these are similar to the newborn all-in-ones. You can see everything is included, including the soaker. So it's a single use, meaning to say if it gets wet, we normally do not change the soakers anymore. Soakers are what you see here. Okay, these are additional. I find it very good also for going out, because when I'm out and I'm full cloth diapering, I do not want to touch the soakers, and I just take this whole thing, wrap it up nicely, and put it in a plastic bag or a wet bag. I'll show you a wet bag. Now, if you are new to all of this and don't know what a wet bag is, or I don't know if we have any new parents here or soon to be parents here, I'll show you what a wet bag is later on. Bear with me a bit. So for the Grovia all-in-ones, the interior is all made of 100% organic cotton. The exterior shell is a PU shell, but high quality. As I mentioned, you don't feel it scratchy. You see, I can slap, no problem, okay? And it's actually resizable. Let me see here. It can go according to how wide your child's girth is. Can you see these buttons here? Okay. Of course, the rise itself is not adjustable, unlike the all-in-twos. Later, I will show you, as well as the one diaper. There are many systems within the Grovia family as well. I'll show you one by one along the way. So how much does this go for? The all-in-ones are going for $39.50. Everything included, of course, the soakers. Okay, this is additional, all right, but it comes together. Okay, you can unsnap it if you don't need so much soakers, because for kids who are beginning to, I don't know, potty train, you might find that you don't need so much soakers anyway, because it's only to catch the accidents that they have last minute. Okay, this $39.50 for these the ones that fit maybe slightly bigger, maybe about 3-4 months onwards, it will look a bit big. Yeah, some will fit in maybe about 6 months onwards for until about 1.5 years old. Okay, so this is $39.50 before discount for one set. Okay, from Grovia. Then next comes the most popular Grovia system. Okay, this would be the hybrids. Okay, what do I mean by hybrids? Remember just now I mentioned about soakers. Hey guys, if you have any questions about cloth diapering or about Grovia in specific, please feel free to ask, because Baby Slings and Carries is the only retailer or distributor of the Grovia cloth diapers in Singapore. All right. So we are having a very special discount right now because it's our gratitude sale. Otherwise, we can't afford to give you the discount, just put it that way, all right? So the Grovia system, the most popular one would be the all-in-two. All-in-two comes with a snap shell, okay, like this. Can you see, just now I explained, right? The cloth diapers, there's this the pocket ones they slide in, so on top there's still the part that touches the baby's butt. So why I find it icky is because when I remove the soakers, the top still touches my baby's skin, so I feel a little bit uncomfortable that I'm changing the so-called shell, but then I'm not changing the part that is already a bit dirty, and I still place it back on my child's skin. Yes, sure, the new soakers will absorb the pee, the next pee, and so on. But I find that I didn't really want it to touch my child's buttocks so much. So I really prefer this kind of snap-on systems. Okay, but experiment with a couple so you can find out which works better for you. I think it's very important. Yeah. So this snap shell means that this snaps on soakers. But anyway, this snap-on soakers, you kind of just have 2 buttons that you snap on. See, when your child's diapers get dirty, soiled, okay, all you need to do is to unsnap this. This is the soaker, and you change it, put it in the washing, put together with the next washing, and then you wash it together. Okay, the soakers I'll explain to you later. We have them in 2 different types, a no prep and organic cotton. Okay, I'll go through that a little bit later. I want to focus on the shell itself. The shell itself, again, the PU is high quality. I know a lot of people like this print. Sorry, not for sale. It's our sample piece. You know, Grovia shell sometimes gets snapped up, and then people are willing to pay a bit more because they are very, very pretty. You don't need pants after that, all right? So this hybrid all-in-2 shells, they come both in hook and loop as well as snaps like this. Okay, see, these are snaps, and these are, maybe I can hold it up. Okay, so hook loop, which one is more suitable? It really depends on you. Okay, but our experience is that hook loop, it gives you a more precise fit. The snap shells, this is the snap, you can see the snaps, right? The snap ones will mean that it is you have to go accordingly. So if you're in between size, you might find that it's a bit too loose or too tight. Doesn't matter, okay? So it's really up to you. This is much more precise, and later on, if you want to convert it into snaps, you might find it's possible. We actually used to do conversion. I'm not sure whether we still do it. Oh, we have a question. I can't see your question. Hafiza, hi.
Yes, okay, would the urine go all the way through to the shell?
Hi, yes, I'll come to that in a little while, Hafiza. Bear with me for a little while. I'll tell you a little bit more about the soakers. Okay, the shell itself, like I mentioned, is both hook and loop and snap shells, but it doesn't mean that snap shells are not good, okay? The snap shells do last a bit longer, and also as in the snaps itself. And what happens is that for the snaps, the older kids, when they know how to pull open, some kids like to pull open. So some people prefer to have a snap shell. For me, I use a mix of both, and I find out which one I prefer before I commit to more of the same one. Okay, so the shells themselves, okay, typically don't get wet. Hafiza, I'm trying to answer your question now. So I'm going to talk about how the soakers absorb and then whether it can pass on to the shell. So it's the same for both the snap as well as the hook loop system, okay? So if you can see, there is this part which we put close to your baby's bottom, and this is the part that snaps on to the shell itself, okay? You snap it on here. This part actually is waterproof. It's also PU, okay? So in other words, when the pee or anything goes, the pee actually goes onto the soaker, it doesn't go through to here. That's the modern cloth diapering system. So it kind of catches it everything inside, so it doesn't get wet. That's why I can go full cloth diapering even outside, because if it leaks through, I wouldn't be able to do it, okay? Remember last time people used to use cloth? Somebody told me loincloth. I don't know how true. It's basically a piece of muslin. You fold, it's a big piece of muslin. You fold, and then we kind of use safety pins. I'll also come to that later. You can use safety pins, or you can use what we call snappies. We sell them also on our website. If I'm not wrong, it's already on our website. Okay, something like this. All right. So we kind of, instead of oh, can you guys see it? Cannot see. Maybe I will lower the. Can we lower the lighting? Just lower, yes. Okay. So you can see these are snappies. Okay, that you can use with your cloth ones. In many colors lah, huh? If you YouTube it, you can find how to use the snappies with your cloth and pre-folds. Later, I'll also talk about pre-folds. So the hybrid system, okay, it's only $9.90 for a set of 3. It's on our website, and in may or may not be on our website because we have different colors, right? So the soakers, as I mentioned, it's waterproof on the inside, so the shell itself doesn't get wet. Also, another advantage of using the Grovia system, because I find that with my child who kind of can communicate with me, apart from cloth diapering, I also do elimination communication. So what that means is that my child communicates with me. I can go to the toilet in time. I don't use a lot of cloth diapers, to be honest. My youngest child was out of diapers by 6 months, all right? So, but that gives us another problem. I cannot find panties so small. But anyway, so the soakers, we have both the organic cottons as well as the no more stay dry, only the organic cottons as well as the no prep. No prep means you wash maybe 2-3 times, you are ready to use it because it absorbs very fast. The no prep ones are microfiber, okay, and the organic cottons, as the name says, is organic cotton, okay, 100%. Personally, I like the organic cotton, but they take a little bit longer to dry. And why do I like the organic cottons? They are actually softer. It makes the child, if they pee into the diapers, it feels a bit wetter. So it may actually prompt the child to want to get out of diapers faster. One thing. And the other thing is that I noticed with washing a lot, last time we had stay dry, not the no prep, but similar for the top layer. Top layer means this part that touches the baby's skin. The no prep might feel a bit drier, but the organic cottons, they last longer. So if you're planning, if it's your first kid and you're planning to have many kids after that, and you're going to reuse them, I realized that the organic cottons actually last a bit longer and they don't smell as fast. Less residual build-up. So it makes a better choice for me personally. Some people like no prep, because no prep actually means that you don't have to wash so many times before it starts absorbing, and it's a little bit softer, and for the baby the butt always feels a bit drier. Okay, let me quickly show you. So organic and no prep soaker pads are like this. They come in a set of 2. You can see, because we have cameras one on top of the other. Okay. So come in a set of 2. So they are I think $28.90 or $29.90, something like that, before discount. At the moment, guys, we have 10% off on the Grovia, including the packages. Later I will tell you about the packages, okay? What we have. I'm moving on to, this is a Grovia all-in-two. Remember, if you are getting these, it's an all-in-two system because it's a little bit confusing if it's the first time you're buying cloth diapers for the Grovia systems. Okay, all-in-two. So confused and don't know whether you want to choose between the snaps or the hook and loop. I don't know if anybody's confused because last time I used to have this issue. Hook loop or snaps? Which one should I buy? Then somebody tell me this is good, and somebody tells me that is good. Personal preference, like I say, buy a couple of each, try it out, decide which one you like best, and then get the one that you like best more. Okay, you will find out how many you need later on as you get used to your child's pattern of using and how you wash them. Okay, if you're confused and you are not so sure which one you would like to use, and or you're just greedy. Sometimes I'm greedy too. Last time when I was cloth diapering, they just came out with Grovia just came out with the one diaper towards the end of my cloth diapering journey, so I didn't have a chance to really use it. But we've got very, very good feedback from parents who use it. This one diaper allows you to have the best of both worlds. Okay, so this is the Velcro side. Okay, it comes with both Velcro no, I should say hook loop. It's trademark, I think. Okay, this is the hook loop system. Whoops, hook loop, and then can you see that there are snaps here? You can see, right? I'm sure I can see from my screen, so I'm sure you can see it. So if you don't like the you don't want to use the hook loop system anymore, this is separate. See, the hook loop is snapped on, okay, on the one shell. And if I undo it, everything is snaps. Can you see? See, it's all snaps. Okay. Alamak, I forgot to mention one thing. The all-in-two hybrid shells can be resized. I'll show you with the one. It works exactly the same way. Okay, you can resize it to very small like this. It's got little buttons here, little snaps on the shells. By the way, this is a limited edition print. I think we are going to have a special on it pretty soon as well. But now they're on 10% off. Okay. You can snap it to make it smaller if the diaper shell is a bit too big for your child's size. It's very cost savings because a lot of people will be wondering, like disposables, right? You XS, S, medium, large. You find that you have to keep changing when the child size grow. You save a lot of money because you never outgrow these. You can resize it. Can you see how small the shell goes if you need to resize it for your child? Okay, I'm going to make it to as small as I can, as I possibly can. Okay, even with snapping on, can you see? Very small. I'll compare it with of course, the newborn all-in-one is slightly smaller. That's why I say if you have a small baby, a preemie, or you just like it because it's cute. I like the cute little butt look. Okay, so I use the newborn all-in-one. But this one can snap quite small. It tends to be a bit wider here, so there's a lot more absorbency because there's more cloth inside. So how does it look on the inside for the Grovia one? Sizing wise, it's slightly more generous than the all-in-two. Okay, it uses a different soaker. Okay, so if you are buying the Grovia one system, please remember to go for the one soakers, not the all-in-two soakers. Why? Because if you realize the hybrid system, the all-in-twos, the inside, oh, did I forget to mention that for the all-in-twos, it's so easy to dry. There's this webbing here, and it's very thin. Can you see? So it's sort of webbing here. I hope you can see. I think some can. This camera cannot quite see, but it's webbing. So it kind of makes it very. This is also how to say? It's also waterproof. Okay, so apart from the soaker being waterproof, even if it does pass through, or sometimes it's too heavy, you can be assured that actually it stays on here. Of course, you don't wait for it to leak lah. You still need to change. So the all-in-two would have this fabric on the inside for the shell. Okay, for the one diaper, you can see that it's actually fleece. It's different. Okay, so this is a bit softer for the Grovia 1 system. The shells are also a bit different. It's mainly microfiber. I think it's a mix if I'm not wrong, but it's very, very soft. You wish that this is a sponge that you use to wash your skin with your face. Really, it's really soft. I can already imagine it touching the butts of babies. I haven't used the one system, but we have got a lot of rave reviews. It tends to be very absorbent. You can see that the center part, the soaker, is also very wide and it's very absorbent. Okay. Not to say that all-in-two are not absorbent. Actually, compared to most systems, I do hear that it's a pretty good absorbency as well. Make sure that if you are getting soakers for the first time, be sure to wash 5 to 6 times, especially for the organic cotton, because you need the fibers to open up before it becomes really absorbent. So the one diapers for most designs will be going for $39.90, including this soaker. Okay. It comes already with this soaker. For the hybrid ones, it doesn't come with any soaker, so you please purchase the soaker separately. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Okay. Okay. So having said about the soakers, there is another way you can cloth diaper with Grovia, and that is the pre-folds. Okay, with the pre-folds. Just now I mentioned about muslin cloth, that's olden times, okay? And these are not waterproof for sure, it's like cloth, okay? And basically what this means is that I don't know whether I have one to show you how a pre-fold looks like. Okay, instead of the muslin cloth, it's one piece flat. If you give me 1 minute, I will show you what is a pre-fold, okay? It comes in different size. Okay, wait for. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. A pre-fold looks like this, okay? With the center portion being the soaker part, and then you have a thinner layer at the side. So this one is the absorbency. This makes it easier for some people to cloth diaper with the snappies. Just now I showed snappies are like this. So instead of using the safety pin, you know, modern moms like me also very scared. When I pierce the safety pin, I scared pierce my child's body. So you can use this modern one, snappies, to actually hold the cloth in place. The YouTube videos are available. If you search for snappies, how to use them, you can actually use a pre-fold. The Grovia, why the Grovia pre-folds? Because they're ultra soft. This is not Grovia, by the way. Okay, and I bought also the Grovia ones, and it worked very, very well. This one I'm now that I'm not cloth diapering, I can use it to clean whatever lah. It's very absorbent. So all you need to do is to actually fold it, and then the child goes something like this. It goes around the crotch, and then kind of like you clip it on like this, and then the leg comes out here. But bear in mind that these do not have the waterproof layer. So please be sure to apply a waterproof layer if you are going outdoors. It works very well for newborns. And I also use it interchangeably with my soakers that I'm using for the Grovia system. I put this on top if I need extra absorbency. But things that people might not tell you is that while you can add more absorbency to your soakers, please be aware that having more means that there's a lot more bulk around the baby's crotch or in between the legs. This is something that is very dear to me because a lot of people don't understand that. And when you bulk them up too much, it actually forces the leg apart. So, you know, baby slings and carriers, we talk a lot about ergonomics, right? When you're carrying a child, you talk about ergonomics. But when you're cloth diapering, I think it's also important for people to recognize the fact that if you place the child's too wide and there's too much bulk around, when they start to crawl or walk, you might want to be a bit more mindful of how much bulk you add, okay? So it's not like, everything thick is good. We have to see the child, how big they are, and then proportionately, we have to weigh the pros and cons, okay? These are the pre-folds, very good as extra absorbency, or you can use it on your own because they dry so much faster, okay? Yes, and we talk about wet bags, right? Wet bags. What do you do if you are full cloth diapering? You go out shopping, and okay, believe me, some people like go shopping, okay lah. Have you ever tried with cloth diapering a child, not just outdoors, when you're traveling? Okay, now I know nobody travels much anyway, but when I traveled to Australia because my older kids were having competitions in Australia, so I had to bring my youngest daughter, and she was only 6 months old and still cloth diapering, but we never used any disposables with her, really zero, okay? So what we had to do was, we believe still in cloth diapering, and she was quite manageable. So can you imagine traveling, being outdoors with the child, being on a plane as well, and we're still cloth diapering? It's not that difficult to do. After I've done it, I say it's doable, really. But where do you keep all your soiled diapers then? Is plastic bag a good option, or wet bags? Wet bags are something with a zip, you know. The Grovia one is like a bit wide, and it actually stands on tabletop quite well. So you slot all your soiled diapers into the wet bag. I think it's a little bit more elegant solution than the plastic bags. Why? Because believe me when I say this, one of my friends' plastic bag broke. And the soiled diapers like a stench in the bag. Oh no. Yeah, but the zippered wet bags work a lot better. Grovia has these zippered wet bags, and while a lot of brands have it, you might want to check out. If you check on our website, you can see how the zippered wet bags look like. They actually have a base that allows it to stand up. I think that works very well, much better for me than the flat ones. The Grovia wet bags are going for $17.90 in various designs. I'm not sure what designs we have left at the moment, but it's $17.90 before discount, okay? Right now, we are having a gratitude sale, 10% off for most items. Some are much higher discounts, but have a look at you though, all right? Next, we come to the accessories for Grovia. Some of our most popular Grovia accessories are this, okay? The magic stick. The big one is the magic stick. Why is it magic? Anybody knows why is it magic or not? I wish I can give you a gift. Then maybe somebody will tell me, oh, I know why it's magic. It's got magic dust. Michelle said there's magic inside. Okay, why is it called magic stick? I'm sure it was a pun now, okay? I don't know why they came out with magic stick, but it is really magic for us, a lot of us here. Why? Before I discovered this magic stick, I used to put a lot of, you know, the barrier cream, the diaper barrier cream for my older kids, because as new parents, right, you don't know anything, and then people say, oh, you get diaper rash. This is the barrier cream you should always put after changing. That's what they teach in antenatal classes anyway in the hospitals. You can plaster your child's butt with a lot of this diaper barrier cream, and it's like this whitish stuff. And when I wash the child's butt, it refused to go away. It's so sticky. My God, how do you even use it? I'm not sure any of you guys actually use that. Or if you are new, if you haven't had a child and not cloth diapered before, or even disposable. I was using disposables then, but I was told to use these. And it's so difficult to wash off every time I have to use soap and water. And because I keep using soap, it's more drying actually. It doesn't do anything for my child. In fact, it causes more problem. And of course, a lot more work for the mom. That was with the older two kids. I only discovered the magic stick maybe about 7 years ago, 6-7 years ago. Yeah, when I started cloth diapering, and I was looking out and I found out about this. I just tried it. Nobody told me how good it was. But as a barrier cream, after it's all natural, by the way. The one that I used to use, I think everybody would have that. In most goodie bags, they give you one. It's white and it's made of petrochemicals actually. Is to prevent the pee from getting on the child's skin and staying on there, so that it helps prevent diaper rash. But this one works a lot better. It's made of lavender, I think mostly plant-based extracts, and I find that even when I have the smell is really heavenly and lovely. When I apply for my child's skin, buttocks, never had diaper rashes actually when I was using it. And I also tried it because such a big stigma. So what do? I don't use so much. I only put very thinly. It washes off very well as well when I use a little bit of mouth soap, and or you don't even have to use mouth soap. It's not yucky. But when I have cuts, I actually try applying this because it says barrier, right? It's not a cream, but it's barrier something, whatever. What do they call it? Diaper balm. Okay. So when I apply it on my cuts and wounds, small ones, when you put under the water, normally small wounds sting a lot, okay? And when I apply it magically, or when your skin on, around your cuticles break and tear, I put it on and it actually doesn't sting at all. So I really believe in this product. And next is the Magic Stick Z. Okay. So for those people with broken skin, eczema, I think it's very gentle, so it prevents the water from touching it. It might help as well. And it's using plant-based extracts. The Magic Stick Z, then why is it Z? Z is for zinc, okay? Z for zinc. So this Magic Stick Z or Z is really for kids already with diaper rashes. Very, very fantastic product. I don't know why you guys are not grabbing it up yet, because people who know grab it up. I still use it today. Until today, my youngest child is already almost 7 years old. I'm still using it today. I definitely need this at home. Why? Because zinc is very good at getting rid of diaper rashes. It helps the skin to heal, and as a result, for people with eczema spots appearing, we find that it actually helps the child or even adults to heal naturally. I don't know how it works, but if you guys have heard of zinc, you will know how good it is. Okay, this is a Magic Stick Z. Believe me, works. After all, if you want to try, it's not very expensive to experiment. It definitely beats what you buy in stores. You pay a lot, it doesn't work at all. And I hear from moms when I introduce them to the Magic Stick Z, they say it works much better than what usually the doctors prescribe for them. And zinc products are not so easy to find, to be very honest. And hey, the smell is actually quite pleasant. It comes in a stick form like the Magic Stick. So all you need to do is it's like lipsticks, okay? Moms, right? All moms, right? Maybe got dads, I don't know lah. Dads don't use lipstick. Never mind. Okay, you know how a lipstick works, right? You just twist it, and then it comes out, and then you don't even have to use your hand. I have moms who tell me they don't like to use hands to touch the buttocks area, so they use this or this. It works very well. So, well, if you want to, we normally don't hold so many stocks because these have expiry dates. So grab them up as soon as you can. When we are out of stock, we can be out of stock for a long while because US products coming in, especially for Grovia, is on an essential goods basis, and things are not coming in as smoothly as we would like to. Okay, so Magic Stick and Magic Stick Z. One is Magic Stick is going for $24.90 before discount. The Magic Stick Z is going for $26.90 before discount. You get 10% off until 1st of November with your other purchases, of course. Okay, the Grovia Mighty Bubbles. I think it's one of our major favorites among moms who cloth diaper. You know, no matter how good you wash your cloth diapers, after a while, there will be some residue. If you use a good detergent, it means that it doesn't build up so fast, but the The Grovia Mighty Bubbles, actually, it comes in pots like these. It's to help you to strip the diapers. Okay, what is stripping? I think if you're new to cloth diapering, you wouldn't know. Actually, nobody told me about it, and I didn't know. And at some point, my child, because I wasn't using a good laundry detergent either. It was just a normal install kind of video post. You help. The IG ones. Okay, I talk too much, guys. I hope it's still informational to you guys, so please like and share. We are trying to get our. That's Michelle's hand. Not
Sorry.
Sorry. Anyway, well, the other channels are still playing. You want to go over it? Yeah. So the Grovia Mighty Bubbles, they come in pots. You can use it to, you can kind of use it to strip your diapers in 1 drum, okay? About 20 diapers, 1 drum, okay? And I think 15 last. I can also strip it, because if you don't strip your diapers and you have been using a cloth diapers for a long time, and especially if your laundry detergent leaves residue, you may find that they become more and more stinky. In the worst case scenario, in my daughter's case, it caused ammonia burns. All right, that's when everything becomes red, and I was like, no, cannot be. You know, is it diaper rash? Doesn't look like it, but I found out it was that ammonia burns, and believe me, very, very painful for the kid. All right, so you want to avoid that. The Grovia Mighty Bubbles would be good if your diapers start to stink after a couple of months. I normally strip them. 1 pot goes directly in. Don't open the pots, guys. Just put the whole thing in. Is biodegradable with your cloth diapers, and you can actually do a hot wash. It actually strips the diapers quite well. Don't put detergent inside, all right? If it needs another time, do it another round. Typically, it will get rid of all the ammonia residues and so on. Very, very popular with our cloth diaper moms. If you haven't heard of it and you're cloth diapering, consider grabbing this. It's also on 10% off. And our next batch of Mighty Bubbles, we are very low now. The next batch of Mighty Bubbles, I'll be lucky if we can get it by end of the year. So whatever we have left is whatever we have now. So don't come begging. I'm not going to have any more for you, because we checked with the US, and it takes a long time before they're able to do this. So they're still watching things on the ground. So, well, Grovia Mighty Bubbles. Normal price is, I don't know how much is it. I think it's less than $20 for a pack of, 10 pots. Why do they say, oh, dissolvable pot packs? I thought it's disposable. I'm wondering why it's disposable, but it's dissolvable. How much is it now? $15.90, is it? Definitely below 20, guys. 10% off right now.
Original price $15.90.
$15.90 before discount, okay? All right, 10% off at the moment. And if you ask me, Mighty Bubbles, must I use it? You have to use it more often if your laundry detergent doesn't wash off very well, and also depends on how you launder. For cloth diapers, this is general, okay, not just for Grovia, but we recommend the dirty diapers from Rockin Green. We talked about the Rockin Green cloth diapers already. The cloth diapers. Rockin Green don't have cloth diapers, only laundry detergent, okay? They have a series of very good detergents, 100% biodegradable and plant-based. And a lot of our parents who use the dirty diapers for their cloth diapering needs, they swear by it. We have other ranges as well. Please feel free to watch the old, not old, but the product showcases we have had in the last week. It's all on our website. If you go to our website, babyslingsandcarriers.com or babygatesandSafety.com, you can see banners about the Gratitude. So click on it, you can see the lineup we have, including the product showcase. If you click on the product showcase, the previous ones, you will be able to see previous product showcases where we talk about Rockin Green, and you'll see how many different range of the detergent we have. The detergent itself, actually for the Dirty Diaper Platinum series, read here. Laundry detergent with cloth diaper safe enzymes. It's plant-based, firstly. Between you and me, I love these words. These stains don't stand a chance, and I really mean it. These are specially formulated to target body waste, so poop and pee, very, very good. Okay, if you like those to wash normal clothes, we have the classic range, and then also the platinum series active wear. Everybody's snapping it up because right now we're having a sale, and the bundle deals means that you get extra discount on top of that, and it's more than 20% off for most bundles. So grab them now before they run out. I'm really very low on the Rockin green, so please grab them before 1st of November. Okay, so before I end off, you might like to know, okay, in case you want swim diapers. I'm not going to talk so much about swim diapers, okay? Just check it out on the website. Whatever we have left, I mean, it's just standard. Just go by the size, all right? But in case you don't already know, we actually have the Grovia bundles as well. Why I'm telling you this, because I'm sharing the good news with you that you can get extra discounts. Bundles already have discount, and now because of the 10% on blanket discount for most of our items, the bundle deals actually get extra discount. So we have for the Grovia, most of our system. Okay, I know some are out of stock, so we are a bit low, so not everything has bundles anymore. But if you are interested to grab more, you might want to take a look at the Grovia bundles. They come in 3 change, 6 change, and 12 change packs. They're all on special for normal days for the bundles, and during the sale itself, you actually get extra 10% off until 1st of November. So great time to stock up, guys. If you're having a baby or you're planning to use cloth diapers very soon, I urge you to grab them now. Grovia, we are not allowed by Grovia to hold constant discounts, so you will not see all these discounts happening often. Same for the Rockin green range. So with that, I'm going to end my presentation for Grovia. Next up, I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, I know not many people are watching our live now, but if you watch it later and you have questions, we're going to have it on YouTube. But if you have any questions, please feel free to comment or send us a PM or a DM to ask more about the products that we have just showcased. Next, we will have up night lights, and I am going to invite some special folks, tiny folks. I'm not sure whether you guys can see it. Hi, New Bella. Thank you for joining us again. Are you having lunch right now? I hope you're having fun. Okay, may I present to you our next presenter, Kilia. And we're going to have Fiona and Kira talk about night lights after Kilia is done with projector light. And what are you going to do, Kilia? Let me know what you're going to do.
Hi, everyone.
Give us a while while we adjust our lighting and our stand. All right.
Adjust the lighting. Ta-da! For Kilias. Hi. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
Would you like to introduce yourself? See? Akilia.
I thought I did that.
Oh, she said she introduced herself, but I kind of like butt in and said something.
Again. Hi everyone, I'm Tia. I'm gonna show you how to use the projector.
Ah, sorry?
I said starlight.
She guess she's gonna show you the projector lights and the magic starlight from Reer. Kids really love lights, and even with kids so big. How old are you? How old are you, Tia?
6.
You're 6 years old.
Yeah.
You're 6 years old.
Coming to 7.
Wow, you're a big girl now. And do you like lights?
Yeah.
Why do you like lights?
No.
She doesn't know, but she loves lights anyway. She's 6, and I think a lot of kids are fascinated with lights. She's going to talk to you about the projector lights and the magic starlights from Reer. Maybe you can show everyone. It's up to you. This is mine.
This is mine and it's not for
It's not for sale.
sale.
It is for sale, just not hers, okay? Can you show us how it works?
Okay, it has the thing.
Can you go higher?
Can we like switch off?
Or switch off the, make the lights sharp.
Do you see this?
Ah, look at this. I think the other people can't see. Yeah.
Like on
Yeah,
So this is a magic starlight from Reer. Okay, it's a favorite. We got sound controls here. All right. So you can make it softer or louder.
And it has different sound.
Okay, can you stand back a bit so people can see?
Can you hear?
I can. You want to ask if you guys can hear? Oh, she wants to wave to everyone here. Thank you for joining us again. Okay, it's got lights that projects all the way to the ceiling. When it's dark, you can see it up on the ceiling. Kids find it fascinating because the lights change color and they've got stars. For younger babies as well as older kids. So it's got different sounds as well. I think there's 11 different music. And what's more, there's a volume control. And we also have white noise in the Reer Magic Starlight, okay?
And now to make the sound off. This button, you can see it's very tiny. It says sound on off. It has the line in the middle. Like off.
And what's interesting is that for the Reer Magic Starlight, it also has white noise like heartbeat that you can change. And then it has timer, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or 45 minutes. It uses AA size battery. Very smart design. Apart from that, you can actually plug in your MP3 and it works as well. MP3 or MP4, I don't know. I'm not very good at all these things. On top of that, the Magic Starlight also has a clock, an alarm clock, as well as thermometer. It's also a thermometer, okay? And guess how much is this? Very cheap only. How much is the Magic Starlight? It's $79.90, right? I think the Magic Starlight goes only for $79.90 normal price, okay? Most times you don't get a steal like this. Yeah, I mean, you go anywhere, you find any other brands, big ones, if projects only lights, it will cost you $69.90 or $79.90. This has everything in music, MP3, you can plug in volume control. Also, you're able to set the timer, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or 45 minutes. And you can select even white noise. It's a long time that you can use, alarm clock, everything, all the features in at only $79.90 normal price. Right now, until end of Gratitude sale, 1st of November, you can get it on our website at 10% off. Is it 10% off? I would definitely get this. Actually, I already got two. All right. So that's the Reer Magic Starlight. Reer is a brand from Germany, okay?
Okay, the projector.
Oh, this is a new product in store.
I got it not very long ago.
That's fantastic. Do you want to walk back a bit? I think people can't see you.
Sorry, but the projector is too tiny.
Okay.
Ooh, that's better. Okay, anyway, can you zoom in?
Zoom in. Zoom in. I can't zoom in. You have to zoom in yourself.
So, here, is okay. On first. On. Mr. Knight. See here?
Black color thing that I can put up so people can see.
And you see here, there's many different stuff inside, so you can. It says
Did you see your
play.
project here?
Oh,
Sorry, pumpkin.
Can you see, guys? It's a projector light. How many pictures does it have? It
okay.
has many 3Ds, right? You have 3Ds. Each one has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pictures per disc. I think there are
More.
3Ds in all.
You see here, now I'll show you the second one. You see this thing here? Take one out.
You want to show me? You want to show people? Yeah. Can you see, guys? If you go further, of course, you can see bigger.
Oh, but
I go further. Can you see?
and then you
It's not
see,
clear now because it's a bit
and
bright
look,
now.
you see this thing over and over again. You can do it over and over again. So then you see, I'm not holding the thing.
The kids
It
somehow like to
changes.
click. Yeah, they like to click, and they can actually. This can actually help
It's
build your
not. You
house.
can press this button here. That's
You want to change so that people can see. You can change into another.
okay, but it also has sound.
What do you think? What do you think to show people?
Also has sound.
What do you think to show the people the picture change? No, you use the same one. What do you think? You should click which button. You press which button.
This.
Okay, you
This.
show.
This I say.
Okay. Would you like to show different pictures? So you click 2, 3 times so that people know it can be changed. Okay, you see a moon, you see? It changes. She goes very fast. So it helps to build a child's creativity. They can actually tell stories, or you can be the one building your own creativity by telling the kids stories. I think they love it. Actually, they don't like me to tell stories. They just want to do it themselves. Okay? I mean herself. Yeah, she wants herself to tell the story. So I stay off her projector lights. And it has music, right, Tilia?
Yeah.
Did you just say that it has music?
Yes, I did. Okay, next piece. Yeah.
It's the third disc. Okay.
Can you
I know
see?
it's not very bright. I hope you guys can see it. Now because it's too bright in the showroom, if it's in a dark room, you can see very well. Okay. And the best part is you can leave them with the lights and the music, and they tell their own stories and fall asleep. Best part. Good for any parents, right? Do you know how much it goes for, Kilio?
No.
Oh, she doesn't know how much it goes for. Which brand is it from?
Real.
It's a Reer projector light. It's a new product. It comes in 2 colors, white and the shell, white and petrol, and it goes for only
I'm gonna.
79.90. It's 79.90. 10% off.
okay, 79.90. It's called a green beam, yeah, guys. It's called green beam. It goes
It's
for
the blue one, and here is the white one which I choose. So they both have the same
pictures.
pictures. Can you see? These are the ones I just did very fast just now.
I think you gotta go higher. You still need to go a bit. Yeah, maybe stand back a bit and then people can see a bit better. Yes, there. We can see better. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Tilia. Would you like to thank the audience for their time? It's called Dream Beam. Yeah, it's 79.90 before discount, 10% off until 1st of November. Gratitude sale. Okay. Next up, would you like to say thank you everyone for watching me? I'm going to invite Fiona and Kira on the show to share with us a little bit more about other night lights that we have. Okay, well, let's welcome Fiona and Kira on the screen. Would you like to stay here as well?
Yeah, maybe I want more.
Okay. Fiona and Kira.
No.
First time appearance.
Back again. So today we'll be showcasing with some night lights that we have in our showroom. Okay, our night lights in our showroom, we actually have a very big variety of night lights. So it's pretty hard to miss, but however we'll go through each one today so that you can have a look of the range that we have here. So this one is the My Baby Light. It has a very warm glow, and this part here is actually, it uses this screw for the cover, so it will be extra safe for the child. And also this material is shatterproof, so extra safe. The button setting is over here.
Can you
So it's a
see?
very simple light. We'll show you with the other design. So there are two designs in total. We'll show you this one. So there's a moon one and there is an owl one. I'm not too sure if you can see it very clearly because with the light on, it's a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so you can see that it's actually pretty bright. So this one you can actually just leave your child with because it's very simple to switch on, just one button. And switch off is also the same button here.
Yeah. So there's this very cute moon design and the owl.
The owl design here. So this one, how much is it?
Okay, it's original price $13.90.
Okay, so the original price is $13.90 and it's 10% off.
So this will use 2 AA batteries.
Okay, so move on to the next one. So next one will be, again, another simple light to have. So this one, I really like it because it has a warm light. So unlike the others, actually it's like a whiter kind of light, but if you like the warm light kind of stuff, it's actually very gentle, like especially if you leave it around the room. And it's nice, like, you know, if your child wants something to, you know, accompany them, especially when they're sleeping, you know that sometimes children are a bit scared of the dark, and then you put the light there so that they can learn to sleep on their own. Yeah. Okay, so this one again is a soft click for the button up here. Yeah, so easily switched on and switched off. Yeah. So okay,
This one is the night guide. See? Night guide. Okay, this one is the night guide. It's actually this is a sensor light. So there is actually this bracket to the back. You can attach this to the wall using screws, and then also you can just leave it standing alone like this. And it uses AAA batteries. And this, as long as there's any motion, it will switch on. And then if there's no motion detected within the next 30 seconds, about 30 seconds, then after that it will switch off. So there's actually sensors in the setting here, so you can change the setting whether you want it to be switched on as a sensor light or like auto. Yeah. Okay. Surprise!
and we have something a little bit different compared to the first few that we've shown. So this one is actually, you can plug into the sockets, like if you can see in the photo here. So these both are sensor lights. So this one is a white light and this one is a warm light. So especially if you have it's at night, and you know, both for adults and for kids, it's actually very useful. Even if you have like elderly at home and all that, because if you plug it in, it works at night. So if you just walk past it, the light will switch on so that you won't trip or anything. So this one is very good to have because it's very safe for you. So it's a bit blocked by that. Yeah. Okay. So these two, how much is it?
Okay.
If I'm not wrong, it should be 10%.
White light one, just the sensor with just the white light is 13.90. The one with the on and off switch is 12.90 for this one.
I think we have
Okay.
3 different types, right?
This one is the warm one is the sensor one just switch on.
Okay,
So-
there's 3 wind sensor basically.
There is this one, the warm light one,
That
the
one
one
is
she showed.
16.90.
So this one is a sensor light. There is this two also. So these you will plug into the socket, and this one is a sensor. One is a sensor light, and the other one is a switch.
One is switch.
One is a switch light. So it's supposed to be switched on like that.
Yeah,
so it
that's
has a
what,
button.
yeah, you just
That
kind
one's a
press it
manual
down.
one.
Manual.
This will be white light. And actually, fun fact is that this switches, right? They actually use 80% less battery energy than the conventional light bulbs outside. So now we have the 2-in-1 sleep lights. So we have 3 colors in total.
4.
Huh? 4? 3. Brown. Brown is one. Oh, there are 4. There's a green one. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's 4 different colors in total. So these ones you can plug into a socket, which will also enable the charging that is already built into the light. And also you can use it as a standalone. It comes with the silicone that you can put it inside and just use it as a travel light. So by its own, when it's not charging, it can last up to 70 hours. Yeah, and then after that, you can just plug it to a socket to use to charge also. These all have warm light, and there are different settings for the light. I think there are two. Yeah, Yeah, there's 2 brightness settings for the lights. So there will be both warm glow, but there will be a brighter one and something that's a little more toned down. Okay. So then the colors, like they said, is the brown, the gray, the pink, and the blue colored light. So they will all be 10% off on our website. So you can just go to Baby Gates and Safety, and then you'll be able to see all the lights there. So this one is a my lovely monster.
Right.
Same thing. This for Reer, right? The cover for the battery is all has screws, so it'll be extra safe for children. This one is only I think like 15 cm, so it's very, very good for small hands if they want to bring around in the dark when they want to go to the toilet. Or traveling even that these are really, really good. So like just now the ones we mentioned before, the 2-in-1 is actually good for traveling as well, because on the go they can still charge it using the sockets that they have. And also for this one is not chargeable for the small one, so that I guess if you're worried about about plugs and all that and wires, then you can actually just pass this to them, because this one is just really good for bringing around. So this one will have the battery. The bigger one, this will have a charging port. So it comes with so it already has a charging port on the inside, if you can see on this photo. So it's very easy to charge. Just put it on top and then you plug it in the main plug. Yeah. Okay, there's also a emergency light function. So it will automatically switch on if there is a light failure. So that one's actually a pretty cool function that they have. Yeah. And there are 2 brightness levels for this one. Yeah. So this
There's
one is a
only
simpler one.
One
Yeah.
light option.
Correct. So this one was the My Lovely Monster, and the bigger one and the smaller one, the prices are
The big one is 69.90, and then the small one is 24.90.
okay. So 69.90 and 24.90 before discount, and that will be 10% off.
Yes. Color.
Behind you.
Okay, next up we have this really pretty light. So this is the color Lumi. Okay, this comes in two designs. There is the owl design and also the moon design. I'll switch off the light so you can see the color. Okay, so there is the button settings here. You can switch it on. It will transition through 7 colors. Yeah, so this is one of our newer designs. What I personally really like about it is that it has a really smooth transition. So it has this like very mesmerizing kind of effect. I would say that if you are, hoping that your child would sleep quickly, I think this one would be really good, right? So it's very good because it has different settings. I think there's also one that you can stop the light and pause it on one color. So if like I like this color, I can just pause it. Wait, no, this is the white light. There's a white light function, and then here if you use the color and you just like the color, you can just freeze it. Yeah, so this one will be really good if you just want it to be one solid color, and that's really good also. There's also a brightness setting. Yeah, so this one goes a little bit dimmer, so if you don't want it to be so bright and like in your face, this one is really good too. Yeah. You can buy it as an adult as well if you just want to put it on your nightstand because it's really mesmerizing to look at. Yeah, I think even like adults will really enjoy this also. This one is just not just for kids. Like even like our colleagues over here really like this light that we have. So that was the color Lumi, and it comes in 2 different designs. Once again, it's the moon one and then the owl one. So this one will be $33.90 before discount.
Sorry.
So this one is should I switch on the light? Should. So this is the Starlino. It's a very simple star projection light. You probably can't see because there's nothing I can show you on by my hand. Yeah, so you can see that it actually like has all the stars over there. So it's again another one that is really good. Like even if you're like, I think this one's a simple light. So even if you're on a budget, this one is actually really good to get. Right. So now we're having a discount. So even more so that you can actually get one on our website. So this one is a very simple light. A lot of light color transitions. Yeah. So here there is a dim function, so you can make this more dim if you like. You can lock the color just like the magic starlight and the color Lumi. Yeah, and there's also a white light function like this. Yeah, so that's just a simple white light. So these ones are all really good to get. So even if it's not for yourself, if you're looking for a gift, because Christmas is coming up soon, so if you're looking for a gift like for your family or friends, this one is actually really good to get. So if instead of like buying something that you're not sure whether they'll use it, this ones are actually really good because I think that most families actually have this kind, especially when they have a kid around the house. Yeah, because it's very good to accompany the child to sleep. So if you're looking for a good gift, these are really good to get. So this one would be that maybe a simpler version of the one that Kia showed earlier. Yeah, so this is a simpler version. Yeah. So this one is $25.90 before discount. Like I said, really good. $25.90. Yeah, and now it's 10%. Yeah, so that's actually a really good deal. So definitely get yours while you still can. Yeah. Okay, so I think
the motion sensor.
Okay, so I think we've done all the lights for today. Okay, let's just double check first.
Yeah. Yeah, we just have so many lights because I miss things also.
Just have so many
I wish
lights.
I told you about the Grovia cloth white. Cloth white is
We
what
have
so
about
good.
25 different night lights. We have different, about 25 different.
We have like 25 different kinds of night lights. So if you're looking for a good range to choose from, I would say just go to our website and then you can see, everything that's there.
From really, really, really sophisticated looking lights to like the dream
The
beams
simpler
and the plug-in lights. We have a lot of lights, so you can check out our website. And right now, until the sale ends, there will be 10% off all the products.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all for us now. I'll pass on. We will pass on the next section to Michelle and Charlene
For sleeping safety.
Yes.
Thank you. Hello guys, we've reached almost towards the end of the product live showcase. So our last segment will be where is my teammate? This will be sleeping safety. So we'll start with the first item, which is
Hi guys. Sorry.
which is the blanket holder.
Just put it a little brighter.
There we go. This is the blanket holder. All right. If you are aware of this abbreviation that they have in the parenting world, it's SIDS, SIDS, which is sudden infant death syndrome, and often it's also caused because there's a lot of obstructions inside the cot or the bed that you're sleeping that's in question. Some good ways to prevent that is to not have any bulky pillows or any soft toys or blankets that may smother your child, basically. So one more thing that you could add on are these cute little blanket holders, which are specifically made for baby cots and baby beds. You can see there's little the baby cot bars here. So what happens is you just clip on this little hook onto the blanket itself and fasten it to the what do you call it, the pole or the bar of the baby cot, to make sure the blanket stays in place so that you don't have any suffocation hazards or anything. So this is what we call sleep safety, basically. This is also a majority of our safety items are from Reer. So German quality is really of very high quality because their safety measures and their inspections are a lot higher level than we usually do in Asian countries, so you can trust that their quality is really up there. Okay, so this prevents a blanket from slipping and ensures your baby remains covered, but yet not smothered at the same time. And it's suitable for all current models of the cots, and it cannot be opened by children because it's a pretty sturdy clip, so it requires quite a lot of finger force to actually open it up. So there are actually 4 clips inside. They're white in color. Current price $7.90, and they're going for 10% off right now. All right, so blanket holders, guys.
Okay, hi guys. Okay, so for now, okay, as Michelle has already discussed earlier, for baby cots, which is the blanket holder, for toddlers or those kids transitioning from cot to toddler beds or kid-sized beds, okay, we do have something that you can actually put onto the side of the beds to prevent them from rolling over the bedside. Okay, so this one is the bed guard. Okay, it's a bed guard. Okay, so this is extendable and adjustable in width as well as in height.
Yes, correct. Extendable width is from 80 all the way to 140 cm. You know, kids beds, junior kid beds, they go up to about 120 cm. Some slightly longer. That's why the length can be adjusted to about 140 cm, but minimally 80 cm. So that's enough to cover all general children beds. You were right. Yes, the height can be adjusted as well. The minimum height for this bed is 31 cm, and with the adapter is 41 cm. Okay.
Yeah. So how do we install it? Usually, if your bed, let me show you the photo of the bed. Right? Okay, here we go. So if you see this, most kid or toddler sized bed mattress are actually inserted inside the bed frame. Okay, not the divan type one. Okay, so what you can actually do, how to install it, is there will be an L bracket below. So you actually either you can opt to just slip it in if it's long enough to, to cover that width of the, sorry, not, is it width? Depth?
No, okay. The The legs of these bed guards, they're actually slightly wider than the usual market bed guards you can get out there, like on whatever platform basically. So they're slightly wider, so it gives them a little more grip. So what is important here is that your mattress has to be between an 8 and 25 cm of thickness to have that enough of weight, and also not too thick, of course, because then the bed guard cannot go over the height of the mattress. So between any mattress anywhere between 8 to 25 cm will be strong and heavy enough to be held between the platform, the bed, or whatever frame you have for the bed, and the mattress. So basically, if my colleague can show you the picture, where's the picture? Here is bigger, slightly bigger. Slightly bigger. Okay, so I'm not sure whether you can see it. So, yeah, okay. So if you see here, this is the bed frame, obviously, the wooden stuff. And then there's a mattress, which is the blue color part. And then the bars, the legs, it's like that, right? The guard, and then there's legs, and it will slide in between the bed frame and the mattress itself, and then it gets held down. And it's really strong.
Okay. That is for those who actually don't want to screw it onto the bed.
Correct.
Base, right? But there is an option for you to screw it to make it sturdier, right? So some, okay, so please. Okay, as Michelle already explained earlier on, so the height is extendable, width is extendable, all right? So this is actually onto the bed frame, if you can see, all right? There will be few brackets there that you actually can screw it onto the bed base, right? So this is how it actually looks if, let's say, you actually want to install it properly and correctly, right? Okay,
Right,
so this is the metal version.
Not only used for kids, but we often get orders in, they use it for elderly as well. It's that strong because if you screw it in, the elderly can actually use this bed guard. Not only
can hold the weight.
Yeah, will they not drop out of bed, but they can actually safely dismount or mount onto the bed with the help of this bed guard.
And since this is extendable in width, you can actually position it in a position where, in a place wherein most elderlies are comfortable to actually, I think, want to sit down or want to lay on, or let's say even if they just want to raise themselves from. So you can actually put it here to the headboard, in the middle. It's up to you on how you want it installed. This one, please, this one.
Basically, in general, most of the bed guards or the bed rails, in other, you can use the word bed rail as well, they install pretty similarly. This is a little different version because just now what you saw was a steel version, aluminum, is it? Aluminum? Aluminum version. So this one is like you can see there's like a mesh, like a netting. So it's softer, and also the sides are slightly padded. So if you think these are slightly friendlier for your kids, you can get these instead. We have researched the bed rail and bed guard market. This is the tallest you can get right now. It's 50 cm, as you can see from here. 50 cm, and it's 100 cm in length. I think we have a longer one as well, right? 100 and something. Sorry, 150, but not sold out yet, right? Oh, it's sold out. Sorry, guys. The longer one, the longer version we used to have, and we might get it back in, used to be 150 times 50 cm. 50 cm is the height, just to highlight again. So, but the 150 cm is sold out. But usually this is pretty adequate for a normal child bed as well. You know, for our restless starfish sleepers that spread all over the bed. And another thing is that this is very easy to install, pretty similar to what we explained with the bed guard earlier on. We'll show you a sample shortly. And then also another thing is that this is very easy to transport, because if I zoom out, look, it's just slightly wider than my shoulders, and this is folded up. So it's really compact. So if, let's say, your child has a sleepover at a grandparent's place, or you're going somewhere else for a staycation or something, this is actually perfect to bring along. You can just lay it over your shoulder. Comes with a bag. Is it this one or the other one? I think this is the other one. The other one, sorry. Later on, we'll introduce you another model. So my colleague is going to show you what it looks like.
Okay. So what Michelle has showed you is actually this one, right? Okay, this is the small, I think this is the smaller one, right? But this is 50 cm in height. Okay, so actually how you install the whole thing, okay, usually it will be folded down, right? You can see. So you just need to Turn it up, okay? And this part actually locks the thing in, so it doesn't, I can't even press it down already. So once it's locked in, okay? And if let's say you want to actually fold it down, you just need to release this part, right? And it closes down, right? Okay, so this one, if let's say you wanted to put it on, this will be underneath the mattress.
See-through.
Right? Okay. And the good thing about this one, it comes with this one. All right. There is a belt
With this one.
yes, the buckle. All right. It comes with a belt that actually looks through the entire bed. Right. So it is an additional safety feature that helps this basically become a bit more sturdier for kids, especially when they're trying to stand up on the bed. You know. Okay.
So in general, all the bed rails and the bed guards we have, they are suitable from about 18 months onwards. That sometimes, usually when parents try to ease kids into their own bedrooms or at least their own beds, and up to about 5 years old. But by the time you're 5 years old, you don't actually really need a bed guard or rail unless you sleep like. Okay, one last one, yeah. Sleep and keep.
Okay. This one is the one that comes with a bag.
Yes. Okay, look at how small it is. Look. Look, it's just like it's as long as my upper body, which is not very long. Okay, this is called the Sleep and Keep XL. Why XL? Because this indeed is, if I turn it around, is 150 cm. Sorry, and the height is also 50 cm. I cannot coordinate. Everything is a mirror image. So it's 150 cm long and 50 cm tall. So this is also about the size of what Charlene showed you earlier on. Installation again, very similar. There's nothing much to it.
Yeah.
But this one comes with a little nifty little bag which you can store the bed rail in. So again, also
Or bring it
quite,
around.
yeah, quite perfect for staycations or hopping over to grandparents' place, or if you have a temporary stay elsewhere besides your own house. Pack it, sleep and keep. That's why it's called sleep and keep. And pack it into the bag and just bring it along. All right. Also mesh covering and slightly covered padded areas. Not really padded, but like covered bar, so it's slightly softer than the aluminium version. Okay, it's extra big. Sleep and Keep XL. You can see the age is here, 18 months to about 5 years old. That's it, I think. Yes. Oh, we forgot to say the price.
The one that the sleep and keep is 69.
$69.90.
Okay, Sleep and Keep is $69.90 before this.
This. Okay, wait, too heavy. If you want to do weightlifting, this is quite good. $69.90 before 10%, and then this one.
This one is $99.90 before 10%.
And then this one is the bed guard.
Usually $84.90.
84. The bed guard is the stainless, the aluminium metal one. This one is $84.90 before 10%. Okay, because obviously it's made of aluminium, so it's slightly more expensive.
But it's not as heavy as you all think. It's lightweight.
Aluminium, so it's light. It's like about 1 kilo plus. Yeah, 1 kilo plus. Right. So, sorry. Let me see. I think that. Yeah, I think we've covered pretty much all of it today. So just to break it down to you, we had the Boba X earlier in the morning with Donnie, and then we had Grovia cloth diapering and accessories, and then Kelia was kind enough to show her favorite projector lights to us, followed by Kirana and Kira, which they presented to you our various selections of night lights. We have how many again?
25.
We have 25 different night lights. So if you're interested, go to babygatesletternsafety.com. And then lastly, we covered our bed rails, bed guards, and blanket holders for sleep safety. Okay, so remember our sale is only up to 1st of November, and everything is on 10% off minimally and up to 70%
for some selected
yes,
items.
and some even like $100 off. So please, if you want to go to our websites, babyslingsandcarries.com or babygatesandSafety.com. If not, you're always welcome to pop by our showroom in the afternoon to take a look at our items. And tomorrow we're off, so we're not seeing you tomorrow.
Back on Thursday.
Yes, we'll be back on Thursday. So see you then. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.